Mammal senses. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते रोमपदस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. So we are continuing the book, The Living Name by Sachinandan Swami Maharaj. Currently, we are in the chapter 3, page 89. The material tongue cannot chant. The material senses can only perceive the material. Our eye can only see gross material objects. Our ear can only hear the material sound. And the tongue can only pronounce material syllables. The tongue cannot utter the holy name, which is entirely spiritual and identical with the Satchitananda Rupa of the Lord, his form of eternity, knowledge, and bliss. Such a spiritual entity cannot be touched by the material senses. But the holy name is so powerful that it descends from the spiritual realm and to enter the heart of the conditioned soul and arise onto the tongue. Srila Prabhupada emphasized that we can chant the real holy name only when we try to serve Krishna. To illustrate this point, he invokes the well known verse from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, which says, अतः श्री कृष्ण नामादि नाभावेद ग्रयम इंद्रिये सेवोन्मुखे हि जिह्वादौ स्वयं एव स्फुराति अदा. Therefore, material senses cannot appreciate Krishna's holy name, form, qualities, and pastimes. When a conditioned soul is awakened to Krishna consciousness and renders service by using his tongue to chant the Lord's holy name, taste the remnants of Lord's food, the tongue is purified and one gradually come to understand who Krishna really is. Quoted in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 17.136. If is turned to service. The the aforementioned verse from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu says in essence, when a conditioned soul is awakened to Krishna consciousness and renders service to the Lord, Sevanmukhe, then the holy name reveals himself as Sri Krishna. The Sanskrit word Sevanmukhe literally refers to one whose face is turned to service. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that Sevanmukhe means being inclined to accept the Lord's name and form in service. That indicates that a devotee accepts Krishna in his heart and turns toward him by engaging his tongue and other senses in service. Then he can receive Krishna through hearing. The first and most important service to Krishna is using our time and attention in the service of the holy name. Gradually, one after another, all other services can be infused with Nama Seva. As we learn to receive Krishna through the ears by chanting in a mood of service to Him, we begin to naturally perform all 9 processes of bhakti during kirtan without even making an effort to do so. It all starts with present minded and not absent minded. Hearing, singing, and meditating on the holy name, turn to Krishna while you chant. That is bhakti. The holy name is our first contact with Krishna. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that no one can ever understand him save one who renders service unto him. Bhaktyamam abhijanati yavan yastasmi tatva tato mam tatvato gnatva visate tad anantaram. One can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, only by devotional service. And when one is in full Krishna consciousness of me, by such devotion, he can enter into kingdom of God. Bhagavad Gita 18.55. Krishna reveals himself only to his servants. From there, their specific relationship to him develops. Service is the starting point. Once we truly begin to serve Krishna, a little match is sparkled in our hearts. Then, given the right environment, it grows until the full blown flame of our relationship with God is ablaze. Let us pause here to admit something important. Unfortunately, most of us don't have an active relationship with Krishna because there is already someone else at the center of our lives, ourselves. Day and night, we think in terms of I, me, and mine and ask ourselves, do I like this or do I dislike this? Even I have enough of this. What will I do after I am done with that? And so on. If we want to revelation of the pure name to take place, we have to take ourselves out of that center and instead place Krishna there. Yes, ultimately we must to do so. In relationship to Kirtana, this means don't chant to enjoy nice Kirtana. Don't even chant to enjoy your private ecstasies. Don't stand in the way of Krishna. Put him in the center and truly chant for his pleasure. Chant with devotional attachment. Then you are on your way to receive Krishna within the temple of the heart in the form of his holy name. How Krishna decides to reveal himself. Once someone decides to chant in the right way is nicely described by Srila Jiva Goswami. First, a person must hear and chant the holy name to achieve purity of consciousness. Thereafter, when his heart has become pure, it is a fit appearance place for the Lord's beautiful form. As soon as the, as soon as the Lord's form thoroughly manifests in his heart, as a result of hearing descriptions of that form, the Bhakta experiences revelations about the Lord's qualities. As the Lord's qualities fully unfold, the defining characteristics, that is, his unique interrelationship with each of them, are exhibited afterwards when the Lord's name, form, qualities, and associates have completely manifested in the Bhakta's heart. The Lord's pastimes blossom in their full splendor. The progression of sadhana has been delineated in this way, while with the intention of acquainting the bhaktas with the sequential process involved in the Lord's appearance within their hearts. Karma Sandarbha commentary to Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.18. So I will stop here and I will summarize today's reading whatever. So basically Maharaj is expressing this seva that our senses are blunt. I mean like focuses on material things. Lot of the time we will deal with material objects, so that's the reason it's always focus on material objects or material stuff. But Maharaj also said here, and Prabhupada also emphasized that we can chant the real holy name only when we try to serve Krishna. So during chanting also, we need to develop our feelings and we need to cultivate our sadhana in such a way that we are serving to Krishna. Anyway, we will take the form right. During chanting also, we will see that form and we will serve Him. In that way, slowly, our senses will liberate. That means improve, and then we can come to a nista, like fully awakened Krishna consciousness, and then we can render service by using our tongue in a full manner. So this is what we need to develop. So once we do like that, like initial stage to a certain stage, then automatically the seven mukhe, the feelings, I mean like uh, the full turn of the uh, our service towards the Lord will be developed. That's what Jiva Goswami explained about seven mukhe. That we are be inclined to accept the Lord's name and form in the service. But initially, like yesterday also Mataji told, like A and B are two friends. When A develops the strong trust and faith in B, then only B will reciprocate. Otherwise, B won't treat him A as a friend. So similarly here also we need to develop that service attitude towards the holy name. In that way, we need to serve to the Lord as a Nama Seva. Then only we will benefit from that chanting. And next, even though there are nine processes of bhakti, but the first the, kirtana will be the first one in general, where we are hearing and chanting, both are happening here, and that has to happen as a present minded mode. It cannot be absent minded, so that the benefit will come. Just for our own sense gratification, or just for our own ecstasies, if we do that kirtan, whatever it is, even for chanting as well as a mechanical chanting, that will not improve. So that's what here in this section Maharaj is explaining, that everything has to happen in the devotional service, but as devotional service is nothing but a seva, I mean, like service mode only, we need to do that. So in that way, we need to develop our feelings towards Krishna as a in the mode of service, like seva. Then only this